Alright, Sci-Fi here. I'm doing my review of Outpost, Episode 1, Season 1. 1 is the loneliest number. This will be the beginning, so I'm going to review every episode in this whole series. I actually like the show. I think it's interesting. Some people call it campy. I'm okay with that. It reminds me has elements of another show, which I'll go into at the very end of this video, that I think is very interesting. It starts out, it's pretty exciting. You're getting to see a village. They're being exterminated, though. The Dark Bloods. Special, they kind of look like elves. They might be elves. They have some latent magical abilities. The Covenant is coming in and exterminating them all, but they miss one. This little girl. So it's really exciting. Later on in this episode, there are people like talking mid-sentence and they get hit by an arrow and get killed. And I actually like that because a lot of shows and movies don't do that. You'll see an actor talking and they'll get to say their whole line, and I'm like, it's kind of more realistic that in battle you'll never get to figure out what that person was going to say because they don't make it. I'm always a fan of shows that do that even in normal dialogue, like they get interrupted and you don't figure out or know what they find out what they say. I find that pretty fascinating. I think that's smarter dialogue. Getting interrupted and not finding out, because that happens in real life. But you don't watch these shows because they compare to real life most of the time. Talon, you find out later, Talon is the girl that survived. She's hunting. She's grown up now. She's hunting down the person who was in charge of exterminating her whole town and her family. And she has some sort of powers. She can fight pretty well. There's all these zombie-like creatures going around, plaguelings. And the plaguelings, again, I'll talk about at the end of the video, really remind me of another show that's a really good show that was on the air for a long time, about 10 years. So it kind of weaves together other types of shows. It has fantasy elements. It has, in my opinion, it has sci-fi elements. So I really liked it. This was the first episode. It was the pilot. I don't know if they shot the rest of the series afterwards. Sometimes some shows do a pilot and then they wait to see if it's going to take off. So I don't know, but I liked it as a pilot. Talon's she's a good fighter. I mean, the actress seems okay. But this is a pilot, so she'll probably even get better, at those type of scenes if she needs to fight. I don't know if she'll do more magic. We'll find out. This is going to be a short video because it's my first one, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about the similarities that I think that this show has with. So other shows have. It really reminds me of a Stargate episode, and I know that's going to sound weird, but the plaguelings. I don't know if you find that out in this episode or later, but there's an element of the plaguelings when they try to infect someone else that really reminds me of the bad guys, most of the bad guys in Stargate, the Goa'uld. So, this could be a planet from Stargate. It could absolutely be one, like in the story, that's been infected by not so smart Goa'uld, because those are the critters that are the really smart ones become the lords, and then the ones that are, I guess, the servants or whatever, like Tilk was. So it's almost, the plaguelings are like armies of stupid Tilks running around. But they're really stupid. They just blindly, ragely attack. I mean, maybe they have a purpose. Maybe someone's ordering them to attack. We don't know right now. So I liked the episode, liked the story, the setup. She makes it to the Outpost, which is, of course, the name of the show. And I actually thought the set was really good for the Outpost. I like the set. I like the costumes. Some of the acting isn't, super top-notch, but it's not terrible, in my opinion. But maybe it's because everyone has like the type of British type of Australian foreign accent. So sometimes in my mind, he can be a terrible actor, and they have accent, and it makes them sound like a better actor, even though they're not. Sometimes. So there's that. And of course, it's continued till the next episode. So I'll give my review of episode 2. I'm going to review every episode. And then we'll see how it does. All right. Also, if you like this content, make sure and, comment down below. Like it. Maybe subscribe if you're interested. If not, if you hate it, thanks for listening anyway. All right.